Straight Up made this one.
Yeah.
Epstein, Robert Kelly, Sean Combs have one person in common, professionally and privately. Sean Carter.
Jaguar Wright is one of the few media personalities who has been going hard at some of the biggest celebrities in the entertainment scene for years. She has been calling out Diddy and all the alleged atrocities he had committed for years, way before he officially was indicted for many of the things she accused him of. And now that Diddy has been arrested, Jaguar is saying that Beyonce and Jay-Z are next. Now, Piers Morgan just had her on his show to air her views about all the dirty secrets involving Beyonce, Jay-Z, and Diddy. This is probably the biggest platform that has ever given Jaguar a chance to speak her piece, because Piers Morgan is a media personality with a massive following. But unsurprisingly, she did not mince or hold back what she had to say. She went as hard as ever, reminding everyone that she had been calling Jay-Z and Diddy's monstrous behaviors out for years, but everyone called her crazy.
Well, she doesn't really know him. She has no knowledge of him. She doesn't have a picture with him. I'm smarter than Claudia Jordan. I would never take a picture with the devil.
Jaguar Wright believes that this is just the beginning of what could be the greatest scandal ever in the entertainment industry. She went on to accuse Jay-Z of being the mastermind behind the downfall of R. Kelly. She revealed that Jay-Z allegedly funded the Me Too campaign with the sole purpose of getting rid of R. Kelly. Jaguar believes strongly that Jay-Z can't deny knowing about all of Diddy's doings behind the scenes in the industry. She claims he's one of the biggest enablers of Diddy's criminal enterprise.
He's just the beginning. Until him and his cohorts are all held to account publicly and legally, the victims, they're not safe. He was selected to be the demon that he is, to keep the culture in line so the industry could continue to it for all of its precious jewels. We have too many lost.
Jay's silence on this Diddy situation has been deafening, to say the least, because he and Diddy have been great friends and business partners for decades. So the fact that Jay never heard or said any of this is happening is just crazy. The biggest bombshell Jaguar Wright dropped on the Piers Morgan interview was when she revealed that she has spoken to hundreds of victims, and she's got a few willing to go on record and testify against Jay-Z for the nasty things he and his wife did to them.
How many victims potentially do you think there could be?
Thousands. I've talked to hundreds that I deal with still myself. I have 3 victims right now who are willing to give testimony about not only what Mr. Carter has done to them, but his wife as well.
Jaguar Wright's claims of having 3 people willing to testify came as a surprise to many, because before this interview, she's never really backed her conspiracies against these celebrities with solid proof. If y'all recall, when she accused Diddy of being a few years back, a lot of people called her crazy. She did sound crazy with such heavy allegations against one of the most powerful executives in the music game. But since then, Diddy has been charged by federal prosecutors with the same crimes. No one would have imagined that they would ever agree that Jaguar Wright, the conspiracy theorist, was right after all. She insisted in the interview that Diddy had some powerful enablers, which is why he has gone undetected despite committing all these atrocities in plain sight. Jaguar Wright claims that the only reason Diddy hasn't started singing to the feds yet is because he's still confident that his powerful friends, who have been protecting him all this time, will help him out of this sticky situation. According to Jaguar Wright, Diddy has a lot of these powerful friends on tape strictly for situations like this. The tapes were insurance for whenever a moment where he is isolated like this surfaces.
Do you think that if he's cornered in the way that he's been now, that he may start revealing things about other people?
He has no choice. His ego and his addiction won't allow him to do anything different. Anybody who thinks he's not going to talk is crazy. The simple fact that he's not saying more now only means that the people who have been protecting him all along, who put him in position to be such a horror
he has against them. It's been as silent as a graveyard from the elite of the entertainment industry, especially the ones with close affiliations to Diddy. Everyone seems to have distanced themselves from the horror show going on right now. But for how long will this silence persist? Well, it remains to be seen. One thing for certain is that this is not the end. It's just the beginning, like Jaguar Wright said. We're in for a long ride, and wherever it takes us. What are your thoughts about this interview with Piers Morgan? Do you think there's some truth to all Jaguar Wright had to say?
Y'all made this one.